First of all, I wanted to start by just thanking everybody for buying the gingerbread house. Um, I did get everything out for the first phase of orders, and I did send tracking. I know some people got theirs already. Some people should be getting theirs. So this is what the final product will look like. And it's an easel card. So this will stand up, and this is a great card. You can do a little white piece of paper down here to add extra comments, or right back here or right here that you want them to reuse the card. This is a great card to give out because it will be something somebody will display. So let's go ahead and get started. This is actually, we're going to do the front part of it first. But first of all, I'm going to tell you what you should be getting in your kit. So this is what you should be getting if you ordered one card. I know people ordered multiple cards to put together. So you'll get one base backing. You'll get one red base, your brown house, your roof, one chimney white. You'll get your backing for your Merry Christmas, and then you'll actually get your white Merry Christmas that is on sticky. You'll get the trim to your door, white. You'll get candy canes. You'll get a right and a left. So you'll get a right red and a right white, and a left red and a left white to put together. You'll get 2 windows, 1 door. You will get 2 what I call, I guess, lollipops with a little bow on the bottom. 2 gold bows that are actually on sticky. And you will get 2, I guess they're gumdrop. I don't know, those swirl candies. You'll get the white backing and then the front. So go ahead, let's put this together, and I'll show you kind of what we do to make it easier. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the house part of here. My thing is I have this glue stick. I have Lawn Fawn, but you can have Avery Ellis. There's Connect, or there's this art glitter, which has a smaller cap to it that you can use. Anything. I would use something that's really small. Make sure when you're gluing these down that I did poke out all the areas for you. I tried to get everything for you. Some of them I missed. So we want to put just a light amount of glue on here, not really heavy. I used clear drying glue, which is the best for this. And with the glue, it's nice because then you can have time to line it up. Okay, so that. Another little trick that I use too is I go ahead and put a little bit of glue on my acrylic block, and I'll show you what I do with that for these tinier pieces. So on like the window, which is really tiny, I just stick my finger in here and I just kind of dab it around just so I don't get a lot of blobby glue. On these shiny pieces, it's really hard not to get glue on them, so I'll show you a little trick that I do. So I just take not a really wet wipe, and I just wipe them down, because if you have some good quality glue, it should just wipe right off on there. And if you do see a little bit more smudging after it dries, I just take my finger and just wipe it off, and it will all come off on there. Same thing I do for the candy. aren't poked out. Just take my finger and I kind of just go over it. And the nice thing about glue is you can readjust it. Okay, same with these candy canes, just because they have holes in them and it makes it easier just to kind of swipe it on. There is a right and a wrong side on these. You can tell the right side because it's curved a little. The wrong side will be flatter just from going through the die cutter. But if I did give you the wrong piece, you can use the other side of the red. That's not an issue. But I double counted everybody's thing, so I do apologize if I missed any pieces, or if you have any damaged pieces or anything, let me know and I can send you a replacement right away. Just tell me what piece it is and what count. But I tried to get everything counted. So on these ones, I go ahead and put my glue down. I put the candy cane down first because you're going to have your round candy covering that. And I'll show you guys a little trick if you have problems with stickiness on your cards from the glue or any tape runner or anything. What I do is I take my embossing buddy, or this is a handmade one from one of my craft girls, and I just put that on there a little bit, and I take a brush and brush it off, and then your things aren't tacky anymore, and it really helps. So on these ones, I gave you guys some mounting tape. You guys have the option of doing this or not. I popped up these candies because I thought they looked kind of cute popped up. And that's why I put the candy canes down first, because then the little candies will cover the candy cane. If you forget, you can always cut off your candy cane a little bit and stick it down there. And the nice thing about this, having this all pre-cut out for you, this will go pretty fast because of course, as you guys know from crafting, the hard part a lot is die cutting everything. And then this little piece up here is your roof, kind of the snow top of the roof, because I thought it'd be kind of funny not to have this is an extra little thing I added to this project because I just thought it was funny if I put a white roof on and then the chimney has no white part, it looked kind of funny. So I cut a little piece and put the white part up there, so it kind of went together. So this is a Anna Griffin gingerbread house. I think it's from last year. So the only thing we're not going to do right now is this arch for the door. So on this one, you do have sticky bows. Just peel them off. I'll show you a little trick. You don't have to take out the center yet. This tape that I have is really strong. It's this scrapbook.com, but it comes in a roll and it's really sticky. It's a double-sided tape, but this one's really strong. And it's kind of annoying sometimes picking out any center parts of wording, and I'll show you a little trick that I do. So I kind of put my bow right below where the lollipop is. So my little trick is after I put this on, and you have centers that want to come out, I poke out the centers now, because if you try to do that before you put on, you get all the sticky stuff all over your fingers, and it just drives you nuts trying to stick this down. See how it's all sticking on my fingers? And to me, I found out it's easier just to pop them out after I've set it down. At least you know it's good glue that sticks, but it is kind of really tacky, but it's good stuff. Okay, so that's that. So next trick we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the house. And once again, I want to use glue for this, because when you're setting this down, I want to adjust it. And make sure you do every little area of this house. The windows and the door. So all this will stick down. So then we're going to adjust this on, and you're going to have a little red edging all the way around. And if you do have the good quality glue, don't worry about getting a little bit through the windows, because it will dry clear. So once again, I do my little trick of putting the acrylic glue on the acrylic and tapping this to glue it down a little. I just added this white one on here. I thought this looked neat to have the white around the house. And that's why I'm putting this last, because you have to glue it actually onto the red and stick it down behind the candy. If you don't pop your candy up, you might have to cut those down a little. So that's that. That's that part of it that we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put this one together. I'll show you a little trick for this. So you have this background on this. And we're going to go ahead and just peel, because this is on, remember, this is on sticky. We're just going to peel this whole thing up off there. And then you have these center bigger pieces that I go ahead and pull out. And then you have a center piece there. So I leave all the little pieces in there, because if you try to pick them all out, it would just drive you nuts. So what I do is start with one edge. And lay it down. And this is sticky tape, so you can pull it back up if you have to. But I just slowly try to put where it goes along the edge on the bottom. Because you can tell by the curve of the different part of the base of where it goes. Just because the letters are really fine, it's hard to put it all down at once. So that makes it easier. And then you take your poker and you poke all these out. And that makes it so much easier than trying to poke them out before you put it down. So that's a little trick. And you might want to use that for all your other, if you have issues with tackier tape. So this is what it's going to look like when it's done. The only thing I would say is if you do use a poker, don't just go like this and try to flick this off. Don't stick it all the way down, because you're going to scratch your gold underneath when you do that. So you did get some mounting tape from me. So what you want to do is just put your pieces of mounting tape back there, because this is what's going to help with your easel by popping it up. Okay, so, and you see all this stuff drives me nuts. Get the little pieces on there. Okay, then you have this piece. Okay, so we're going to put the house part together. So you have your colored part like this. You want to fold this down. All these should be scored for you. And then you want to flip this color up. Okay, so it's going to be like that. And you want to make sure when you get it folded that it all lines up there. Okay, So what I do with mine is you can use glue, but I'm going to do tape on mine. And you're just doing it on the flap area, so don't put any of the tape here. So you want to fold this up like this, and you want to line this top part up. I haven't set it down yet onto the flap, so I want to line this up first. So you're going to have a little bit of white showing up there. And you look at over here how you have it lined up, because you want this lined up probably more. And then you go ahead and just press it down. The only time this is going to matter is when the card is down, that it's lined up perfect, but still, when you flip it up, see, you can't tell how you lined it up. But that's the best way, is don't lay it down all at once. Kind of lay it down slowly and get it lined up. So then the next thing we want to do is put on our easel part. And what I kind of do with mine is I put mine right below the roof, just so that your easel will stick up a little, or lay at an angle a little bit, I mean. So with these, you can actually write some wording here, put some extra white paper, put some wording there. You can actually write a note here so they can save it for the next year. You can write a little note here so they can save it for the next year. But this is a great card that people can use for displaying all the whole Christmas holiday season for that. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If you did miss any pieces from your kit, let me know about that too. I can get them out to you pretty fast. Thanks for purchasing the card. And my next thing I have up is this deer that I'm going to do. It's double-sided. The box is about total 4 inches high with the antlers. This is glitter for the eyes and stuff, but it will hold like a Bath and Body Works, like little hand sanitizer or a little bit of candies or something like that. And then I do have the snowman, that it's a little box too. It actually is going to have the snowman on both sides on this one. This is a little container too that would hold a little sanitizer laying down or something, or little goodies in here. So these ones, if you purchase these kits, you get 2 deer, 2 snowman, or you can have 4 deer or 4 snowmen, I should say. And that total kit will be $20 plus shipping on that. So that will be something that we can do by PayPal. Let me rethink that again, what I said. So you get 4, did I say you get 4 deer? Let's do 4 deer. I'm sorry. Let's do 4 deer and 4 snowman in the kit for $20. I'm sorry, 4 and 4. I got that wrong. 4 and 4 for $20. Or you can have 8 deer or 8 snowman for $20. Okay, that sounds better. Okay, I got that right now. So once again, you get 4 deer, 4 snowman, $20 plus $4 shipping, or you get 8 deer or 8 snowman on those kits. Okay, and that's for $20 plus $4 shipping. So let me know, and if you have any questions, I'm around to answer them. Thanks.